Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this beautiful Leo season. So you may have really noticed a shift and change of the energies. Right, sorry, I'm sat on a log, it's really uncomfortable. A real noticeable shift. As Sol moved in to Leo, there was a change from that Cancer energy into the fiery, really powerful energy of Leo. And Leo reminds us of our divinity within. She is the lion goddess who really helps us to connect with our sensuality, our playfulness, our divinity, and she really encourages us to step into our power, to really roar and allow ourselves to be seen on stage. You may have noticed, particularly if you're on Facebook, there are a lot of posts from me this week. So I'm part of a challenge which is during Leo season to post 99 times at least on one social media platform. So that really pushes you out of your comfort zone. It's really asking you to constantly be communicating and put yourself in the spotlight. So if you're wondering why there's so many posts from me during Leo season, that is the reason. But it also pushes me out of my comfort zone so that I am seen. So really think in this Leo season, how are you stepping into the spotlight? And how are you showing up to the world, allowing your divinity to shine through? Now, I could talk a lot about astrology, but there are some times when we just really feel into the energy, and I want to share what I am feeling with the energy at the moment. There is a lot of exhaustion, a lot of deep physical, mental and emotional exhaustion, and I just want to bring that up. I want to honour that, and I want to recognise that that is an experience that many people are having. I indeed have had that experience of being deeply exhausted, even with having a holiday, of coming back and really feeling that I am totally back in a place of stuck and exhaustion. So we're all going through that, whether it's physical exhaustion, whether it is mental exhaustion. But also I'm noticing a little bit of spiritual fatigue as well. So if you're in that space of exhaustion, my advice to you is really listen to your body. Listen to the guidance and the advice that your body is giving you. Your body is an incredibly intelligent being and it's speaking to you. It might even be shouting to you. Rest when you need to. Slow down. We don't have to hit life at 1,000 miles an hour. Maybe it's just putting one foot in front of the other. Maybe it's actually slowing down to allow yourself to speed up. So we have received a huge amount of light during solstice, and Lionsgate portal for me isn't quite open yet. It'll open on the 1st, but some people will say it's already open. So there's going to be another frequency change, another frequency upgrade. And our physical bodies are struggling to integrate if we're not working with them. A lot of us want to work against them at the moment. So really feel into your body, listen to what it's saying, rest when you need to, stay hydrated, stay well nourished, but stay in a place of self-care. But also the thing I'm noticing is a lot of spiritual fatigue. And when I talk about spiritual fatigue, what I'm speaking about is we're sick of seeing the same thing, the same lines being trotted out, the same platitudes. That's the word. We're not seeing truth. We're not seeing authenticity. We're just seeing the same being trotted out, being trotted out, being trotted out. A lot of spiritual bypassing going on at the moment. A lot of us wanting to ascend into new earth, but actually walking away from teachers, walking away from channels, walking away from reading anything to do with spirituality or even listening to any, videos or podcasts. And this is perfectly normal. When we're in a place of deep alchemical personal transformation, we often find ourselves withdrawing, going back within to recalibrate. And once we have recalibrated, then we step back out into the world and we rediscover those that currently align with our up-leveled energy. So if you found And I had a brilliant conversation with the astrologer Rachel Maria Bell about this. If you find yourself walking away, if you find yourself unfriending people, especially after this Capricorn full moon, if you find yourself wanting to withdraw and recuperate your energy and change the story, change the narrative that you're seeing on social media, it's okay to go within, it's okay to unfollow, it's okay to turn this video off now, stop listening to me because you think it's a pile of bullshit. It's okay. We are all recalibrating, we're all up leveling. All of us who are sharing, channeling what we're getting from our teams of light, what we're getting about ascension, what we're getting about new earth, we are all going through the same. It's not just a process where certain people are going through it. Every single person is going through it, and you'll find teachers recalibrating their messages may really resonate with you, or you may have to step back for a while. And if you're stepping back for a while, the best thing to do is to send them love, to send them gratitude for everything that they have taught you, and go recalibrate, find the people that really resonate with you. So it is a summer where we are going a lot deeper internally and really honouring that space of rebirth. So in our garden at the moment, I've only seen one, but my partner has seen 3 grass snakes. Now, we've never had grass snakes before, but that is a symbol for us all at the moment. We are shedding old skin and we are moving and slinking into the new. So it can be a really painful process because we think summer, we're going to lay in the sun, we're going to eat ice cream, drink Pimm's, really enjoy ourselves. And this is often a really difficult, icky time because we have so many retrogrades asking us to be deeply introspective as well. So summer can be a really difficult time, particularly for doing the internal work. When Scorpio season comes along, it's going to feel okay. You're going to feel like you're going to do even more deeper healing. So get out your journals, rest, really look after yourself. And the reason I'm not talking about the astrology is don't let yourself become a victim to the astrology and what the planets are doing. Can you move through this energy without blaming a planet for something going on? So I've currently got Saturn going through my 2nd house. It will be conjunct my natal Venus at some point. I'm not blaming that. I'm leaning into what the lessons of Saturn can teach me, rather than going, oh, I'm going through a Saturn transit, everything is horrendous and Mercury is about to go into retrograde. That's becoming a victim to astrology, a victim to the planets. So start working with the planets, start leaning into what these retrogrades can teach you. And when Mercury goes into retrograde after the new moon, what can that teach you? How can you go back inside to recoup and regenerate rather than being a victim to Mercury retrograde and expecting things to go wrong? Something to really think about. And a phrase I love to say is, what if the opposite was true? What if, rather than causing havoc, the Mercury retrograde was there to progress you along your ascension pathway? What if the opposite is true to what you are currently perceiving in reality? What if you are seeing things on social media and the opposite is true? Apply it to so much and feel into the energy. What is that teaching you? So it is going to be a week of deep alchemical personal transformation. The moon's going into dreamy Pisces and then into fiery Aries, so you may find you're introspective and then fired up for action. But again, don't be dependent on that moon cycle. Be dependent on how your energy feels. Act when it feels right to act, rest when you need to. So I hope you found this useful. I'd love to hear your comments. How are you finding this week? How are you finding your physical exhaustion or spiritual exhaustion? So I'm sending you so much love, and I'll be back when it feels aligned for me to speak again. Huge love.